Anne ni dayan yoksa.
Hear me? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello to you.
Go now.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Elera. Good evening, Elera. How are you doing? Good evening, Soho Lian. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. You all are welcome. How was your week? It's weekend. Happy weekend to us all. How was your week? I hope you had a great week. Bisola, good evening. Are you, your name is the same as Bisola Big Brother? You all are welcome. So, it is with great joy that I welcome everyone. I welcome all the cohorts too, as this will not really the last, but we've covered most things on the free training curriculum. So today we may be ending our free training for cohort 2, but learning is continuous. Even cohort 1 people are still here. So it's not just remain in the group, follow on the Facebook, follow on this YouTube, because a lot of things are coming up in the future. Okay, so that's we're bringing this to an end today does not mean uh the whole thing is it's done. There's more in the future, but everything that has a beginning has an end, so as to make room for other things, so that you too can go out there and start making applications and all of that. Okay, because I too need to. As you all know, we have an upskill class, sort of an advanced class. So I need also to, focus on that one as well, and get it done. So that's one of the reasons why. Upskill. So I'm trying to invite others to let people know that we are live now. Okay. Hi, Chika. Onye Mowa. Onwekwa onye Mowa, my dear. Hello, Chika. Faith Mukoro. Preshi. Eloho Ozongo. Hello, Eloho. Tori. Hello, Tori David. Hello, Inyene Essien. Fatia Olajide. Bisola. I've shouted out to Bisola. Shout out to you guys. So, Ekbuben, Ekbubeni Peggy. I have a classmate that wears that has that name, Peggy. I think she's now in the UK. Okay, what is it? I'm in a class.
Mm-hmm.
Go. I'm busy. Live here. Don't call you again. I'm in the class. Heart Ikpowosa. Vanessa Ayafi. Hello, Vanessa. You all are welcome. So we are going to kick off soon once it is. So we are going to. Once it's 10, you're starting. So let me share the link. You can let me know. I'd like to know your experience so far. Um, I'm inviting you guys. Can someone speak and tell me what you've how this has been for you so far? I'm going to record just for you to know. I've sent the link. Please, I just need someone to join with the link, be a collaborator, and speak and tell us your experience so far. Nobody is joining. Okay. Can we meet you?
cartoon. What do you what? The TV. Yeah, the one. Yeah.
Okay, Vanessa.
I thought was from police.
Hi, Ma, can I share?
Hello, Vanessa. Yes, yes, yes. Can you put on your camera if it's possible?
Okay, so
Thank you so much.
my background isn't okay.
What?
The background.
Just your face is okay. Can you?
Let me see. Hi.
Hi, Vanessa. Your face is beautiful. You're beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's
Um,
nice to know about you.
yeah. Okay. You can share your experience with us just a little bit. How this training has impacted you, you know?
Okay, so these classes have been very, very helpful for me because I've always dreamt of working remote. I didn't know where to start, so I made your page. I was so happy, and where I am, I can clearly say I'm going to be the best virtual assistant.
Okay. That's good. Thank you so much for sharing your experience with us. Okay, someone else want to enter the studio. Okay, you guys are welcome. You're free to share your experience if you want. You can go ahead. We'll just finish with Vanessa. Okay. Okay, Inyene, do you want to speak? You can go ahead, Inyene. Go ahead.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening. Okay, I really want to appreciate Marylinda because I've not seen a tutor like her before.
Thank you.
I
Thank
find so much joy in attending the class. Yeah,
thank you so
yeah.
much. Thank you so much, Inyene.
Okay, okay. So,
Okay, guys.
hello.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I really want to appreciate Marylinda. Like I said, I was actually in cohort one.
Okay.
I was actually in cohort one, although I
Mm-hmm.
didn't join early, so I
Mm-hmm.
missed most of the classes. But joining this one, so I've really seen like time to teach step.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much. Okay. So thank you so much, Yene. I'm glad that you were able to join and you enjoyed this section that we had. Thank you. So guys, let's move on to today. I think we have waited enough for people to join. So today we're looking at virtual assistant, core skills and devices. And after this, we're going to move on how you can get clients. Okay. So These are very important things you need to know, because now you are ready to, go to the labor market. So these are basic things that you need to know, like a must, so that you know how you can get clients and all of that. So let's dive into it. So let's look at the core skills and devices that a virtual assistant must have and use. Okay. Number one, you must have good communication skills. This is just ability. You guys can see my screen, right? Is it bold enough? Okay, it's bold enough. Ability to write clear emails, speak professionally on calls, just like I called up people now to speak. Whenever you are on calls or you're writing email, you must be able to express yourself. You must be outspoken. You must, when you open your mouth to talk, the building should lit up. Like, that's one of the qualities you should have as a virtual assistant. Now, communication skills does not just end at, being professional on calls and all of that. The ability to communicate at every task you are given. There's always a deadline for most tasks. So one of your skills should be able to, maybe when you did not meet up with the deadline, or you are not done, you are still in the middle of the task or whatever you were given, make sure to communicate at every point in time. This is because you are not seeing this person physically. Your client is not in the same place with you. Peggy, mute yourself. Even in a physical setting, you still need to communicate. So who is that? That's, I'll remove you, please. You need to communicate. The ability to share. See, they are not in your mind. Nobody is in your mind. Nobody can read your mind. So you need to talk. You need to communicate. Oh, you are given a task. "Oh, I was not able to meet up." Communicate earlier. Don't wait for your client to start asking you, where is the something you were asked to do? Where is this and all of that? If you are to attend a meeting and you are not able to attend it, let's say, because most jobs you'll be having meetings either weekly, daily, depending on your company's policy, and you are not able to join a meeting, please communicate ahead. Okay? Communication is very important. It keeps the workflow or the line going. For example, if you are to hand over something to your colleague, please communicate exactly. Let them know. Because sometimes, for me now, we have a weekend shift as well. I don't do weekends. So I have a colleague that does weekend. So my duty every weekend is to give them a detailed report, communicate to them, let them know where I have stopped, what they need to take over during the weekend. So communication is very, very important for you. Even when you are submitting job applications and you scheduled a meeting and you are not able to meet up, some please communicate back. It doesn't start only when you're employed. Communication is very important. Even us here that we are here, we need to communicate. For example, me now, sometimes if I can't meet up, I put out a message, please, I'm not able to meet up with this training today. Let's postpone it. Just like when I had the issue, the little eye stuff, I had to tell the people it was like unforeseen. I never planned for that day. In fact, it messed up my day. I had to communicate. Look here, I can't see the screen clearly. So I told you guys, look here, I'll not be able. That's communication. It doesn't speak good of me that I don't communicate, and at the end of the day, people are waiting. People shift what they're supposed to do for that class to attend that class. At the end of the day, I'm not here. I can't even communicate. It doesn't make sense. So please imbibe the culture of communication. I know that most of us naturally we are introverts, but you need to. Okay. In fact, being a virtual assistant made me to start talking. Before, I'm the type that if anything is disturbing me, I don't even talk. I'll just keep quiet. I'm improving. I am learning. You too can learn. If you are not the type that usually talks, that's even sometimes before night. Even recently, I started. Um, Although if you see me physically, you not even know that I'm the person, because I'm not that very very social. Not that I'm an introvert totally, but I'm not that very like going out on all of that. But when it is necessary to communicate, if you are not that type of person, it's not only when you are the type that speaks much and you are an extrovert that you are a good communicator. But a good communicator is someone that it's able to speak out or to speak up when necessary. That's a good communicator. It's not necessarily someone that talk blah 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 blah. When you can meet up with something, speak. Let people know. So please, If you're hired as a virtual assistant, communication skill is a must. Even during your interview, they are going to how you're able to communicate, not just opening your mouth and talking. Communicate on point, communicate clearly, speak well, say what you're supposed to say, be on the topic, not just speaking anyhow and anyhow, okay? So communication, give updates, give regular updates on clients. I said it here. Ability to write clear emails, speak professionally on calls, respond politely in chats, respond politely, and give regular updates to clients. There are so many comments I've gotten that I'm supposed to explode or get angry at, but some of the trainings I've had, I've learned to, be polite. Even when you offend me, like, you can be politely speaking your mind. Not that you should close your mouth or not defend yourself, but politely, okay? At least let that person provoke you for 10 times before you now become vulgar or, insult. We are all learning. Even me, I'm still trying to learn to be that patient, to be that polite in chat and consistent. Give regular updates. We are all learning. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying my best. I'm telling you to imbibe the spirit of communication, even in your home, anywhere you are. Try to communicate. It is very, very important. Then another skill you should have is time management and productivity. Knowing how to prioritize tasks. What I mean by prioritizing tasks, you may have tasks on your desk, but there are tasks that need urgent attention. So when you are able to know the tasks you have at hand and prioritizing it, it's very important. Move for the urgent ones, the ones that need urgent attention. They're the one that needs maybe not so urgent, and the ones that does not need immediate attention. Prioritize it and filter it this way, and then start from the most urgent and the ones that doesn't need very urgent attention, and the one that does not need an immediate attention. So you should learn how to prioritize tasks as a virtual assistant. Meet deadlines, okay? Plan yourself. See, when you start working, there are so many things that you'll be asked to do. So plan yourself, meet deadlines. That's where when some people think that when you're working from home that you're just going to, sit down, sleep, eat water. No, you are also working. What you do in the office, you are also doing it. The only difference here is that you don't go to a physical office. But aside that, you are working. So it's not all about sleeping at home and all of that. You are working. Okay? Now, another thing is knowing how to prioritize tasks, meet deadlines, schedule meetings, and work efficiently without supervision. This without supervision is very important. I can't remember the last time my boss directly called me because I'm already in the system. I know what I need to do, what I need not to do. But we do have meetings, but he joins once in a while. So this you must be able to know how to work efficiently without supervision. And knowing how to do that is being good at what you do. Okay? Ask questions where you don't understand. Yes, we're going to make mistakes. Even when I started newly, I had made some mistakes, but the ability to learn from your past mistakes. Even self, you must not really always make mistakes before you learn. You can ask questions ahead to be very clear. If you are given a task to do and you don't understand it, please ask questions. Make sure you double check the task before you start. It is very important. Then let's look at organization and attention to details. Keeping files neatly arranged. You arrange. See, let me tell you guys, all these assignments I've given to you people, it has a mixture of all these skills. Arranging your files, like I told you now, your sheet, you should arrange it properly, not some having another font size and the others having another font size. Arrange it properly. Following systems. What do I mean by following systems? In every organization that you go to, there's SOP put in place. That's a standard operation system. They already have how they operate. So you must follow their system. Don't just come and be do your own thing. There is always a rule that governs you wherever you are working. You must abide by it. If your client does not like using Excel, please do well to use Google Sheet that they like using, that they have, that is their own type of spreadsheet that they use. Okay? Following systems means they're okay. Like in my company, when I joined, there's already a handbook handed over to me on how they do things. So I cannot just come. Even if you want to implement new ideas, you have to table it first and it's accepted by the directors or whatever. Do you understand? You don't just come out of nowhere and do your own things. So that is what they mean by following systems, spotting mistakes and maintaining accurate records. Okay? Even when you spot mistakes, Please communicate before you implement any changes. It is very important. Now, you must be a tech savvy. I think I've talked about this. I don't know if I've talked about being a tech savvy here. What does this mean? Being a tech savvy means being comfortable with software applications, software tools, learning new apps quickly. I've told you guys here, your major thing, the major tools you are working with are software applications. So you are going to be meeting with a lot of software. Now we learned with Google Sheets. The clients that you may have may be an Excel person. But I've told you guys it is easy when you have used one type of tool in a category of tools. When it comes to category of spreadsheets, you guys are used to Google Sheets. So you should know automatically how another sheet should look like. Do you understand? Even if maybe the difference may be that where add is not where this is. Where to get where to create a new sheet may not be where it is in the other one, or it could even be a different term. It could be a different wording they use for it, but it doesn't matter. The most important thing is that you know that when you enter a spreadsheet, the first thing you do is to create a sheet or update an existing sheet. Okay, now so many people Google Sheet now, to rename it, you just click up or right click. Another platform like Excel, it could be different. Okay, so like Excel now, if you're working, you need to be saving it Control S, else what you have done, if the light goes or something, it is gone if you don't implement that saving. But Google Sheet automatically saves it for you, so you know that there's also a saving you need to save. Then either there, it's either you use Control S, or in this other one that they save it automatically for you. But that's just the idea. That save is still in both of them. That bold, adding the bold and this thing is still there. Changing your font is still there. Adding formulas is still there, but it could just be scattered. Okay. Now, for example, now if I'm using Infinix phone, we all know that they are all phones, and in phone generally there should be a place to make a call, there should be a place to send messages. Now in Infinix and Samsung, their terms could be different, or where you see this one may not be where you see this one. It doesn't matter, but because you know how to use a smartphone, you can easily navigate to through that phone when you see an Android phone. So that's what I'm trying to say. Tech savviness, being comfortable with software application, learning new apps quickly, using cloud storage, solving basic technical problems. Basic technical problems could be because now, remember, you are not in an office, so you need to learn. That's why I've been teaching you guys. I'm trying to teach you what operating system is, trying to teach you how to what was it that I taught you guys in computer? That's just basic computer foundation. So there are so many things that you need to learn how to troubleshoot on your own. Something going on in your system, you need to learn how to troubleshoot. That's why those that will be in the upskill class, I'm going to teach them that part as well, how to solve problems on their own. See, there was a time that my laptop, I didn't know that laptops had, because I was using an older version. So that was what I started with. Then along the line, there was a time I got a new one. After some time, after working, and I got a new one. So, guys, I didn't know that they are not the same. My camera, each time in a meeting, I have to tell them I didn't know that this type of new one had something that automatically covers the camera. You can just pull it, the webcam, you can just pull it and it opens. I was just on my, I didn't know. So I had to start doing some research, and then I found out that yes, there's something, and I tried it and opened the webcam. So these are some of the things that you need to know how to do. You may call this a basic something, but let me tell you, if you've never used like an upgraded version of a device, you may not really, you have to find them out yourself. That's why it says tech savvy. You have to find out where things are. Like some people that says Windows 11 is more difficult to use than Windows 10. Someone told me that she's afraid of Windows 11 because they are not the same. But I tell you, there's nothing so special or so different between 11 and 10, just where the icons are. That's just the difference. So, but she doesn't know that you can even shift that icon, you can reposition the icons and all of that. So, you need to be a tech savvy, you need to learn how to solve basic technical problems. When I got a monitor, I assembled it, I assembled them myself. I didn't get someone. So, these are things that you need to learn, basic things to do, basic connections on your own. Because now, first of all, oh, future God power, you're welcome. First time journey, you're welcome. Because first of all, there is no IT department there with you, unlike physical offices that they have IT departments that you can easily go and solve some problems. But now there is none. So you need to be tech savvy. You need to know how to solve basic technical problems. Even in terms of installing some softwares, you need to learn. In the course of my learning, in my journey and working, I have had to work with so many softwares, both extensions. I hope you guys know that there are softwares that work on Chrome, like Chrome extension. I had to learn so many softwares. I had to learn how to, install all of these things myself. So we are going to be meeting a lot of tools. I'm telling you, even that same company you work for, tomorrow they might want to migrate to another platform that they are using. Like me now, in my company, there's a platform they are trying to migrate to from the one we're using before. So when that one comes, if do you know that this platform we started using, and one of my director was on a live call with him. He was like, do this, do this, do this. He was so surprised the way I was able to do all those things, because I'm already, if I open an app now, all you need to do is just go through, read. Most of them are in English language. Read, or you can go and watch a video on how to use them. Okay, but sometimes before you watch a video, make sure that you have the background. If not, it's going to be very difficult for you. You are going to be running helter skelter. But with the previous knowledge you have, you can easily transfer it to the same tool that is in the same category. Even in the company you're working with, they can introduce a new tool. Then when you get another client, because we are free, in this thing, most people are freelancers, so you are free to have like 3 clients, 4 clients as a freelancer. Only if you know that you can dedicate time to them, you can manage. Like me now, when we started, we used to have like this competition. I had friends that we did online, people that have not seen. So build your community, make friends with people. If you see, let me tell you, if you are in a group and you see anyone that is ahead of everybody, anyone that is making more effort, befriend them. Okay, I knew so many people then that made befriended me then, because I was, I think I was even among the first people to get a job during my set, when I was in training. So many people befriended me then, and we were doing like, if I got jobs, I gave to them. This time I got jobs, I couldn't. I had to, remember my friends and give them some jobs. We were crying, oh, we've not gotten this, we've not gotten this. I had to get a job, got jobs, and even told some of the clients, look, this person, I referred some. So then we're doing like they want to get more jobs and all of that. How many jobs do you have now? I have 3. How many do you have? I have 2. How many? Then not now. I don't get strength again. Like I can't cope with children now that I have more responsibility. So if you are, especially guys that most their wives take care of the home, or you're a woman here, and yes, even when you have kids and you have capable hands to do, please take up this. This is something that will change your life. It is something that is valuable. Okay, that you can even see. Let me tell you, if you're a freelancer, don't relax at one client. The least you have is 2 or 3. If you have one, it's fine. One that pays well is fine. If it's a long contract, it's fine. Okay, but you can also get 2 or 3. Remigius is asking, now I made mention of third generation laptop. Let me just, all I'm saying is, I made a video on that. If you can watch that video, it will be good for you. Okay, let me not just debate from what we're doing now. Watch that video. So you need to be a tech savvy. You need to be smart with tools and devices. Okay, you are going to be using a lot. Let me just tell you now. You're going to be learning how to use a lot of tools. Now, you also need to have research skills, finding reliable information online. I've taught you guys research. You see, almost everything I'm teaching you here now is in line with the skills you should have. Research skill from I've taught you guys that. I've taught you manual research, how to research and get details. Okay, you need to learn finding, because let me tell you guys, in your company, you people might want a product or something, or get someone to do some jobs. It has been my job so many times before I got a junior colleague that they gave some of my duties to and gave me a higher one. Finding, then we need to find, if we are looking for workmen, we are looking for servicemen, engineers. And the one I search online, get their details, and my client is not even the same continent with me, but I contact people that are in that continent to I coordinate it. They'll go and do a physical work in one of our this thing, and they won't even know that I'm not there with them. So you need to learn how to research, finding reliable information online. I told you guys one of the ways to find reliable information. Okay, online, validating data, sourcing it, and analyzing competitors or markets. Now, data entry and documentation, entering information accurately, formatting documents, using spreadsheets. I've taught you guys this, or CRMs and preparing reports. Those that will be learning CRM are those that are in the upskill class. This CRM is hot cake. Those are in the upskill class. Now, another thing, social media support skill, helping schedule posts. I encourage you people to post on social media, do your assignments, what you have learned, post on it. Design simple graphics in Canva, write captions and track engagement. This Canva, um, depending on how I get people, depending on how people I get, should I say, people that are interested in Canva, then I will create a time and teach you basics of Canva. Okay. Customer support handling, responding to customer inquiries calmly. I've had most of my jobs for the past 3 years has been customer support. Like most of I don't not only customers, but I do a lot of things, but I have consistently been dealing with customers. I've rendered support to customers for some time now. So this area you need to learn how to inquire. In fact, if they're insulting you, you don't even need to respond harshly back. You have to be professional, okay? But there's a red line. Like my boss, there was a time someone kind of spoke bad to me. He used words that is not supposed to have been used, and my it was even my boss that took it up. Okay, I don't need to. I just flag it. I just send it and let them know his response, and he took it up immediately. So let the right people handle the saucy customers and clients. I'll teach more on customer support in the upskill class. Then handle it calmly, resolving complaints, using ticket systems, and keeping clients satisfied. Confidentiality and professionalism, protecting client information. This is very important. All the examples I've been giving, even with real life work I've done that I've been giving, I have never mentioned my client's name or my company name. That is how to be confidential. Never. You can speak on what you've done, but try not to give the details, the specific. Just be generic. People handle customer support. I just give example of, but you have no clue where it is or who it is. And that is how to become. You don't. I'm only giving an example because I'm teaching. But aside that, you don't have any business discussing what you have done with your client or with your customer and all of that. Never you, never you Never you disclose your company's passwords. Never you use public Wi-Fi. I've talked about public Wi-Fi. Never you use it. Now, do you know the dangers of using public Wi-Fi? Hackers can have access to your system. They can hack your company through your device. They can imitate your company's email address, use it to dupe your clients or customers. So you need to be very, very careful. Confidentiality and professionalism, very, very important. Never use your company resources. Never, should I say, duplicate their resources and use it for something else. Never you. Protecting client informations, respecting NDAs, non-disclosure agreement. Most of you will be signing NDAs. If you're hired as a full-time um, virtual assistant, you are part of the company, you receive benefits. In the beginning of this class, I taught you guys the different types of jobs you can get, types of work you can get, working style you can have, hybrid, full-time, part-time, and all of that. I taught you guys all of this before. So if you are most clients that will hire you now as their full-time VA, that you'll be working for years for them, most of them will require you to sign non-disclosure agreement. You are never to disclose their business system to anybody, how their business run and everything. You are not to disclose it. Maintaining boundaries, you have to maintain boundaries and behaving ethically at work. In as much as you are working from home, you are still working with people. So you need to bring the professional and a professional way of working just when you work physically, and also replicate such when you are working remotely. Problem solving and initiative. You need to take initiative. Now, one of the things my client has, some of the companies I work with that even retained me was this in problem solving. I'm someone that naturally I something tells me that there's always a way when there's a problem to solve. Okay, so you need to think ahead, but don't run faster than your shadows. As you're thinking ahead, don't do things that may cost the company money. fixing small issues independently. It's not everything you start calling your boss. Suggesting improvements. This is very important. And continuously learning skill. It's a continuous journey. That's why I told you, if this journey is really important to you, it's not something that you just leave the WhatsApp group because cohort 2 is over or anything. Follow Facebook, follow YouTube. More things I may be posting can be new learning arena for you. Even me, I am still learning. So learning is continuous. You don't just stop. Now, these are the 10 skills that you need. Now, let's look at the devices that you work with as a virtual assistant. Number one is your laptop or computer. Okay? Main work device. This is your main work device that you use for communication, research, data entry, meeting, and project management. A fast processor and stable system are important. I have made a video on the best laptops to buy. I've made a video here, so please go and get that video. Okay? You need a laptop that when you are opening tabs, it will not be freezing. In fact, what I said in that video is the least you should get. If you've not watched that video, the video it's on this YouTube, it's on Facebook, and I posted it in the groups as well. So please go and watch that video and get a laptop. Now, I also give a solution to those that does not have a laptop. Please see no limitation in what you are doing. Use your phone for the learning phase. Try and do the ones you can do with your phone. Now, why you need a laptop is that not all applications are compatible with phone. If anyone tells you, except you are doing a chat support job, you can make do with your phone. But to be more professional, because that your phone you are using for your personal distance. What if you are making a call, you are speaking with a customer that you know that you don't need an interruption and someone calls you, it automatically interrupt that call. So having a private and a different laptop that you're using to work is very important. Okay, it's very, very important. Just get a laptop, even if it is not a new one. If you can get a second hand, but please make sure you test it for at least 1 week or for some days before buying. Go and watch that video and understand what I meant when you want to get a laptop, the things to look out for before you buy a laptop. Watch that video, it is very important. Watch it. Don't go and buy, someone will come and go and buy um, um, Pentium. You go and buy, and you come and ask me, or you tomorrow you come and say, this laptop I bought, this one, this one, this one. Please get a laptop that will last for you. Get a laptop, not just lasting for you, that will carry your job, the job that you do. Get a laptop that is okay for you. A laptop that you can open different, you will see different tabs. Okay, this is just one of my this thing. If I show you how many tabs I have open, because you are working with so many applications. As I'm talking to you now, my job, any day I log online, I have about 10 tabs open, 5 tabs open. In fact, the least tab that can never be opened as I'm working is 6 or 7. So imagine you get a laptop that doesn't have a good capacity. It will just be freezing. You will be opening one tab. Oh, someone that traveled to Lagos will go to Lagos and come back to Port Harcourt. You are still opening a tab. So that was why I made that video. Whatever I shared in that video is what you should. That's the least. You can get higher, but that's the least you can get. The, that's the least you can get. You can get higher specifications, but sometimes if you are buying a gamer laptop, it's useless for you because the other space and everything is just there, like it's too much for you. But if you have a gamer laptop, it's fine, except you are looking to upgrade and do other things that need higher capacity, is fine. But what I have listed there is the best for you. Please go and watch that video. I will not start it all over again. I posted it here and that. So that's why you need a laptop. If anyone tells you that you don't need a laptop to work remotely, that person is a liar. Instead of you to use your phone and go and buy iPhone, go and buy laptop. You can get a good laptop, a new one at 700. Okay? If someone tells you that, that person is lying to you. Go i5 should be the least you should get. Okay? So if someone tells you that, that person is lying to you. But for the meantime that you don't have a laptop, use your phone and learn. Then when you are done learning, if you have an assignment that the software is not compatible with a phone, go to a cyber cafe. I've said it over and over again. I've given you a solution. Go and pay 1 hour, 2 hours. Do your homework. Get a client. Use your phone. Do you know that with your phone you can, most of the jobs I've been applying for on Upwork is my phone I use. Because most times when you are seeing these jobs, you are just on your phone. Do you understand? Use your phone, make application. There's no platform that you cannot use your phone to make application on. Use your phone, make the application. Get the job. Do you know that you may even be lucky? Some clients, let me tell you, in my course of all of this, I've met different clients. But there are jobs that I've gotten that did not even interview me. There are jobs I've gotten that they just ask you questions and you answer them. They just give you the job. There are jobs that requires a physical interview. So you never can tell. You may be lucky. My first ever job, there was no physical, there was no like live interview. So you may get such. If you get such, run to a cyber cafe, do the thing you're supposed to do, submit. They will pay you. As they pay you, you are saving that money. You are buying, you are saving, and your history is building. You are building experience for yourself. Save that money and start saving. Plan that money. In fact, if you're looking to buy a laptop, that money that you use and buy hair, stop it. Don't buy hair. You have a natural hair. If you carry that hair alone for 3 months, it will not kill you. Stop it. That phone you are trying to buy, but you have a phone, you just want to upgrade, don't buy it. That whatever, that shawarma you are buying every day, if you are saving that 225 or 3,000, it's enough. It will do something to go a long way. Don't buy that shoe, forget it. Plan towards it. If laptop is what you want to get, plan towards it. Okay, and you are going to and you are going to get what you want. If it's second hand, fine, plan towards it. You can get good second hand, maybe, although I don't know, but for new ones I know you can get new good one, like a standard one, 700 or above. Okay, if you're in Port Harcourt and you don't know where to buy, there's this I think Obuna Bali in Port Harcourt. If you don't know, just those shops there, or I can just give you a number of someone you can call and go there and get a good one. Okay, then headset with we've talked about laptop. Then smartphone, yes, smartphone is also good, but if you're a beginner, so I will not advise you to go for a smartphone. Get a laptop. Okay, it is used for quick communication. So this means that if you're using a laptop and you don't have a smartphone, you don't have, because every company you work with, most of them have call systems that you can use to make calls. Okay, so for now, do you know that most people that work remotely, they are not in that country, but they have a phone number that is that country's phone number. So if you are such, and for quick communication, you can just get a phone, authentication codes in case there are apps that need authentication code, emergency contact with clients, and internet backup. You can also use your phone and put on your Wi-Fi for your phone. But the major thing that you need is a laptop, but the phone is fine. You can use your personal phone for authentication and all of that. See, now small. Oh. Don't go and be looking at all those people. There are people that when you see their workspace, you go crazy. They all started somewhere. They started somewhere. Me, I started with a very small plastic. Please go and buy plastic chair, buy plastic table. Use it. Start with it. Don't go and start looking at this gamer's chair, or you go and start looking to. Except you have the money, it's fine. But if you don't have, forget it. Me, I like good gadgets, but I dey keep my hand where e reach. In fact, today go and set up your workplace. That's the first place to. That's the first place. That's the first your first declaration. Start there. Okay, just get a chair, put it by the side in your house. Your house is enough. Anywhere that you have space, just get a table. This plastic table. How much? 6,000, 5,000. Get a plastic chair. Put it there. Even if it's your laptop that you are using, put it on it. It's a good workspace. Start from there. Don't put your hands too high. Start from there. It's a good workplace. Then another thing is headphone with microphone. This headphone I'm using is a very costly one. This headphone I think is up to 50K. It's like 50K now. It's noise cancelling. Now noise cancel does not mean it totally eliminates all the noise, but it limits it. Unlike when you're using an ordinary one, it will be as if that person is there with you. You'll be hearing everything in the background. So if you have money to go for noise cancelling, please go. But if you don't have, it's good. Go for the cheaper ones. There are ones of 5K, 10K. So why you need a headphone is that it helps deliver clear audio during meetings, okay? And reduces background noise. It helps a lot. It does help a lot. Okay, if you don't have money, please, why I like it is that this mic now, it elevates, like it helps with your audio, how you talk. Like this one now has inbuilt mic. Some don't have mic, some just the headphone. Please go for the one with mic in case you find yourself in customer support role. It's going to help you. If you don't have money, Logitech is the best brand. But if you don't have money for it, please go and buy any normal one. Okay, I think I have old ones. Like I've had like three, because guys, I have kids. My children, they are so I don't know, my workspace is very attractive to them, especially my baby. He has They have over time broken my headphone. but I do chase them away. But that particular headphone is what attracts them. But now I've learned how to hang it up. So, but those ones actually, they are not the very good original ones. They are just the cheaper ones that I started with. Okay. So I left it for them to be playing with because I don't use them again. But this one, I hang it where their hands will not reach it. So you can start with those cheaper ones. It doesn't matter. There's this one iron one that's like kind of, maybe when I get my older pictures, I'll show you guys. So start where you are. Start with what you have. Don't look at those. There's a workspace you see and you want to leak that workspace. If they tell you how much, if you want to set a very, very high standard workspace, just hold like both the laptop, the monitor. You know, there's a monitor too, but I did not start with a monitor. I started with only a laptop. Later on, I got a monitor. Now that was when I was doing some coding something, so I needed a monitor to project my code. So you don't need a monitor now, but if you have monitor, you can do that. But if you start automation, if maybe you want to be a tech VA, like the advanced classes, I'll be teaching people to become a tech VA. So if that's what you want, that you maybe need to build some workflows. You may need another screen to project and make it easier for you. So you can go for some monitor. Monitor alone. So monitor, if you want to get a good monitor, 300, 250, 400. There are some monitors that are even five something. So it all depends. But you don't just start looking at those gamers, or not just gamers, both developers. You don't start looking at their workspace and you suddenly want to have such. No, there's been a lot going on that you don't know for years. They've been building before they can afford all those things. So start with what you have. Now, another thing you should be looking at is external mouse and keyboard. It improves comfort and speed during long working hours. Yes, you can get external one. Me, for now, I have not have the use to get external one. I actually use the one that comes with my laptop, but I'm also looking at that as well. But if you can, it's fine. If you cannot, please make do what you have. Webcam or ring light. Yes, I do have a ring light, but guys, I have not actually been using it. Is this old type of ring light? Um, I'll still try to be using it. You can get it for professional video qualities for meetings and interviews. Yes, but whenever I have interview, I use that ring light so that there can be a good projection and a good lighting around you. So you can get a ring light. But if you don't have money for it, skip. Most important things here, if you ask me, get your chair, your table, your laptop, your headphone, a router, you are good to go first. Then you can get all of this things. Then light, webcam. Then another thing is power backup, UPS or power bank. This is very important. There's this thing people are buying now, EcoFlow. You can get it if you have the money. If you charge it, it can serve you for long without noise and all of that. But now, because of the country we find ourselves in, we are Nigerians, I'm Nigerian, and I'm not ashamed to admit that we have power issues, okay? We have power issues, but we freelancers has been able to keep up because let me tell you guys, you're a freelancer. Online is your office. If you don't show up in your office, you are considered unprofessional. So light should never be an excuse. In fact, it is somehow to tell a client who lives in a country that they have 24 hours light that, oh, light is an issue. They find you unserious. They kind of, it doesn't really sit well. They don't really understand. So you have to make way for yourself. If you're Nigerian, I don't know about other African countries, but I know that we here we have issues with light. Although me, I'm lucky to stay in a place that I see at least 18 hours light a day to 19 hours light a day. I'm very lucky to be in such area. But let me tell you guys, most people, most of us are not in such area. Only few areas has such long hours light duration. So if you find yourself in an area that you don't usually have light, please just go and buy yourself a generator. If you cannot afford EcoFlow, go and buy a generator. I think it's even if it's I pass my neighbor, please go and buy it. Small generator. These are part of your key investment as a freelancer. Okay, or you get a power bank. I don't know how many power banks I can charge your laptop, but you get a power bank if you can't get it. Please, it is very important. If you are using a desktop, now another thing, if you don't have a laptop, money for a laptop, go and get a desktop. What do I mean by desktop? You can get a second-hand monitor. Those ones are cheaper, usually cheaper. Maybe 70K, 80K, I don't know, but it comes with CPU differently. Laptop is all in one. Laptop comes with a monitor, comes with a keyboard, the CPU is inbuilt and everything. So you can buy those ones that they sell one. Get a CPU, get a desktop, get a UPS too, so that it can help store power when the light goes off, it is not going off. Okay, it's either you get that type of desktop or just work towards a laptop. You know why laptop is best? You can have those ones on your stable, on your stagnant or on your static workplace. But laptop is important because you may be traveling for Christmas or traveling for something, just carry it along. That's why laptop is very important. If you have a laptop, you're going to enjoy working remotely, because sometimes you may even go for an event and you are in one corner finishing your job. Nobody will know, but you are there. So please, power is very important. If you're in Nigeria, you belong to an area that they don't usually have power supply, please just go and get a generator. Okay, or you get alternative source of maybe maybe you can get solar energy, whatever type of energy. Okay, whatever type of energy you can get. Someone asked, does power bank charge laptops? I don't know about power bank, but I know of this EcoFlow, this thing that charges it. If you charge it, the EcoFlow, it will charge your laptop. It's, they say people that use it say it lasts for hours. For hours. Okay, once you charge it, it will charge all your devices. It can carry your devices, carry everything for you. But for power bank, I'm not sure. I don't know about power bank. Now, another very good so lights, if you ask me in all of these things, laptop, headset, light, power backup, stable internet connection are the key things you need. Stable internet connection. We also in this area, these two things, it's really not funny. Like, I don't find it very funny. I don't find it, it's really an issue. And the problem is that we don't know that this is an issue. Light, constant electricity, it leads to greater productivity. But where you are in a state or where you are in a country that you are left to, struggle for all of these things, you just have to make a way to help yourself. It's unfortunate that we, the youth, and even those that are ahead of us, are not even thinking of these things. These are basic things, but unfortunately, as Africans, it's luxury, but it's not supposed to be. These are basic things. It is really saddening, but we are so used to it that nobody even sees it as an, even when we see it as an issue, we don't even do anything about it. Everyone just keeps quiet. Let's just go with the flow. And people that are supposed to provide all these things for us are busy doing their own things, Let me not go further. It's really saddening. When you start working, that's when you understand the importance of light. Unlike when you're working physically, that you can walk to the office, you are in the office, they know that you are present, you are there. They've seen you, they know that you've come to work for that day. But this one, if you don't log online, if you don't go online, clients are not seeing you. It means you are absent. Why you may be battling with light? Where do I charge my destiny? Hey, network issue. But they are not seeing, they don't understand. So that's why you need to know that this is key. Now, another thing is stable internet connection. It's essential for calls. Code is essential for calls, very important. So I always advise people, get, if you're in Nigeria, I don't know what they use in other countries, but I know of mine. But you can also get 3 alternative network providers. Me, I have MTN, I have Blue, I have Airtel. If anyone misbehaves, I switch to another one. If any all this time you see me sometimes network log me out, I'm already switching to another one. That's why you see me come back. Now, another thing is router. What do I mean by a router? Router, most people don't know what a router is. Now, if I am sharing my network, like my hotspot, if I on my hotspot on phone and I'm sharing it to my laptop, it's not really very strong, because this my phone, there are other things I'm doing with it, that is using up my internet, and the bandwidth will be very low. So now with this, and the latency will be high. There's what we call latency. Latency is the speed to which data flows. Okay, the speed. If it's the speed, like when you send something to something, the speed it uses to deliver is the latency. So if this phone now has other things in it, okay, the speed will be very low in terms of sharing data and all that other things. But if a call comes in, if I'm using my phone now to connect to my laptop, to share the data on my phone to my laptop, and a call comes in, it is automatically going to affect it. It will cut the connection immediately. But a router is a separate internet device that gives you internet. Do you understand? Now there are so many sizes of it. It's an internet gadget. Now this is a smaller one. I started with this. Please go and get this if you don't have money. Just get this one. It's called MiFi. It's cheap. It's cheaper. This is MTN MiFi. I also have Airtel. Now I have different. I have Airtel router. I have MTN router. So, but this one is MiFi. It's a smaller internet gadget. Okay. So all you need to do is when you go there and buy it, there's a SIM card you put in it. All you need to do is you're recharging it with your app. You recharge it with your app, and it's you put it on and it automatically connects to your laptop. So even if there's no call coming in, so there's no interruption. So it's better than using a phone. Now there's what we call a router. A router is the bigger one. So this is my router. This is my router. So it's the bigger one. This one is high Netflix. The recharging is higher than this other one. So it has a battery. This battery now stays for more than 8 hours. So even if my light goes off and my laptop is fully charged, I can still work with this. Okay. And then my laptop, because it's most laptop retain power for 8 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, depending on what you're doing with it. So I have stable internet connection, and I have it's on. So even if there's no light, I can still use it. It comes with a battery. So me now, I also have LTE. I have LTE router too, so I can switch between both routers. Then the best is although Starlink. Some people say they're having issues with Starlink, but Starlink is for the higher one. Starlink is costly, but if you can afford it, fine, you get a Starlink. Then there's a fiber one too. You know, guys, like MTN now provides both call and internet. Then, but some companies are basically only internet. They deal with only data and internet, like fiber one. I think Tizeti. I don't know if Tizeti is still functional, but there are so many of them, like fiber one. Fiber one is the new one currently in town. um I'm yet to find out about them and all of that. Then there's MTN 5G. But before you get 5G, please make sure it's in your area, because it's not in every area. Okay. Now another thing we should look at is router. Okay, I've talked about router. Provides consistent connectivity and protects equipment from power fluctuations. Then desktop and comfortable chair supports good posture and productivity during long hour sessions. Yes, but if you don't have money for this kind of chair or a gamer chair, please just get your plastic chair, the one that you can balance for now until you make it. Okay. Then quiet, well lit workspace create a professional environment for clients, calls, and focused work. If I have an interview, there's a background I use, but I usually use this place because my kids don't really disturb me much here, except they are looking for me. You see them coming here where they don't know where I am, they're looking for me. But you can also start just buying. If you have a background, you can put like all this wallpaper, just cheap things, but very good. Put it and use it. Face your back whenever you are making a call or you are in an interview. Okay. So someone said, does power bank, like I said, I don't know. I say what I know. And someone said, yes, some power banks are built to charge laptops. Okay. So you heard it from someone, you can go try it out. But instead of you to buy that power bank, go and get a gen. Simple, that can carry other things for you. You get EcoFlow. Go and buy a generator. If you don't want noise, just buy EcoFlow. Buy generator. But if you don't want noise, get EcoFlow. Small generator. When I started, guys, when I started making money, one of the things, because we actually have a big gen, but because of the fuel consumption, I went and got a small generator. Okay, this yellow small, I think whether Mass or what is it called? Got that small yellow one. With 2 liter fuel, 3 liter fuel, you can work for longer hours. But if you don't like noise, just go and get that EcoFlow. So these are things you need to invest in as a virtual assistant that can help you promote your work this thing. Okay. George said he's just joining. Welcome, George. Okay, girl. A female, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, some power banks are built. Okay. I've watched Video Man, and that's the reason I'm asking for alternative purpose. Can one go for this or that? Which one? As a beginner, you can go for 10th. Okay, you can go for 10 generation. Then so let's go to how to get clients. I know this is what all of us has been waiting for and all of that. And how many of us here has built our portfolio? How many? If you have built your portfolio, please leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know who has built a portfolio. and who has built their portfolio here? Okay, so let's go to how to get clients. Let's go to how to get clients. This is all we have been waiting for, right? So how do you get clients as a virtual assistant? Okay, so number one, first of all, you have to start with clarity. Okay, you have to start with clarity before you know how to get clients. First of all, you have to define your exact service. Email management, social media management, lead generation, CRM setup, admin support. Now there are other niches out. Okay, I think we need to go to niches first before here. Okay, let's just finish this before I teach you niches, virtual assistant niches. So you have to, don't say you can do everything. Like now, if you're working as an administrative virtual assistant, there are tools that you use. If you want to be a general virtual assistant, meaning that you can fit in any of this, fine. Then if you want to be a CRM specialist, you must first of all, before making an application, I taught you guys resume. How many of you have watched the video on how to create a resume? If you have watched that video, I taught you that as a virtual assistant, because your skills are vast, before you apply for any job, read that job description. If that job description is talking more of social media VA or is talking more of a lead generator, while applying for that job, hit more on that thing they need. List out those tools that are needed. Like now, when a client is saying they are looking for a lead generation VA, all you need to do is say yes. All you need to do is, in terms of listing your skills, you list out tools like Apollo.io used for lead generation. You say you have known how to get leads from various directories like Google My Business directory and other directory. So your resume, whatever you are saying, tell us to us what that client needs. Okay, you are you are hitting on the client's needs. That's one way to stand out. That is one way. Not on your in your resume, you be saying that there's a time you sold clothes, there was a time you did bar attending. It doesn't make sense. Tell her it. Please go and watch that video. I posted. If you are following, please do well to follow this channel. Go to videos, you will see it there. Okay, how to write, it's the last video on my channel on video section, how to write a virtual assistant resume. It's very important for you. It gives you clarity. Now, using LinkedIn strategy. So you must first of all start with clarity. Define your exact service: email management, social media management, lead generation, CRM support, admin support, etc. Avoid saying you can do everything. Position yourself clearly so clients know what to hire you for. Okay, using LinkedIn strategically. Number two is using LinkedIn strategically. Optimize your headline on LinkedIn. I've talked about LinkedIn. Get a LinkedIn account. If you have a LinkedIn account, you must have followers as well. So you guys are free to post in your groups your LinkedIn links and let people follow you. Please do that and let people. Cohort 1 and 2 has been doing it. Let people follow you. For me, don't worry, my LinkedIn account is coming. I actually have a LinkedIn account. I have thousands of followers, but I had an issue with LinkedIn. I think I was asked to do some verification and I didn't do it, and I didn't have time to do it then. And suddenly I couldn't even log in again. I've submitted some this thing. I'm waiting for them to bring up my profile again. So optimize your headline. How I wish mine is on. I would have shown you guys. Virtual assistant helping coaches manage emails and calendar. Okay, you see it. It means that this person now is strategically looking for coaches to help them. Or you can say help virtual assistant helping business owners. So now you are casting your net wide, whichever one. Then post 3 to 4 times weekly. I told you guys about posting. Posting is very important. Okay, someone said I should zoom. Sorry, I've zoomed now. Posting is very important. You need to post. Okay, see, let me tell you guys, when you're posting things on LinkedIn, I've gotten job on LinkedIn from my posting. No, do you know that LinkedIn is a professional platform where both hire people that hire and people to be hired come in. I hope you guys know that. So do not take LinkedIn for granted. That is why one of the things I'll be teaching those in the upskill class is LinkedIn optimization. When it's time for client acquisition, I'll teach them how to optimize their LinkedIn to stand out. It helps you, in case you don't know. So you need to optimize your headline. Post at least 3 to 4 times weekly. You can post about two tips, tools, many case studies, things you've done. Send 10 intentional connects. It's what we call connect on LinkedIn. But you need to be careful. There's a way you overstand it and LinkedIn will flag you. Build conversation before pitching. Okay? Use soft pitches instead of spamming. Don't spam people. Then LinkedIn is one place to get clients. I think I showed you guys, I showed the last set how to, let me see if I can open LinkedIn, how to search for job on LinkedIn. Just go to LinkedIn. Just enter LinkedIn. Let me see if there's anybody's profile I can just use to. Let me just see. Let me buy. LinkedIn. Let me just see if there's a job I can see on LinkedIn here. Like something that will take me to. Let me see if there's anybody's profile that can pop up so that I can use it to enter LinkedIn. Okay, so this is LinkedIn. So this is executive virtual. Did you know, guys, this is a job posted 4 hours ago. You can see executive virtual assistant. This job was posted 4 hours ago. Okay, so this is a job on LinkedIn. Okay, executive virtual assistant. So this is what you'll be doing. Let me just show you people jobs. These are just jobs. Apply. Let's click on apply. Put your email, and it's free. Like, it's free. So those are looking for free platforms to get jobs from, you can get it here. So okay, these are jobs. Yes, when you get to LinkedIn, you see something like this, jobs. You select, type the title of the job you are looking for here. Select the country you want to look for a job there, click on it, and it will bring out all the jobs for you. Now, I'm not able to see more details because one, this is not an account, and I don't have an account. It's just online that I search for this. But for you to be able to apply, you need to have an account. Okay, I'm clicking on show more and it's not showing me more. So because I don't have my account, so this is LinkedIn. So go and please, everyone here should have a LinkedIn account. I want to see it. Don't look at me. Me, my LinkedIn, I have over 2,000 followers. Connect, sorry, it's called Connect. Over more than that. So don't look at me. When my own come up, I'm going to show you guys. So I want your assignment, your final assignment for today is create a LinkedIn account, start searching for jobs on LinkedIn and applying. It is free. Spend your time, and one thing to be wary of is fake clients as well. If you submit a job, if you apply for a job on LinkedIn, and anyone says you need to pay for us to process this for you, run. That's number one red flag. If you see any amount, someone puts a job and the amount is like over, like you know that is outrageous for that position, run. Then if someone says there are some people from a particular location or country, I would have asked you to be wary of, but I don't want to mention name, so it doesn't look as if I'm trying to, So I would have mentioned, but I'll do that in the upskill class, so I can freely mention that there. But here I'm not going to mention anybody, but there are people that you need to be wary of on that LinkedIn. You need to be wary from a particular location. They're always used to spamming people and all of that. Like they send you messages, even a job that you do not apply for. They will tell you that they've applied, that your application for this role is successful and all of that. You need to be aware wherever they come from, no matter the country, but be careful about people that come. You did not apply for a job and they come to tell you that you have gotten the job, but you need to pay for this or pay for that. Run for your life. So go and open LinkedIn, figure it out, and start making. This is where you get jobs. You can see jobs here. This is a job, okay? And figure it out. Now, another platform. Another platform. So I've told you guys what to do on LinkedIn. You optimize your headline, cold emailing. Then on LinkedIn, when you search for jobs, you apply. Join some groups on LinkedIn. You can even start pitching, but I think you need a premium this. I have LinkedIn. Cynthia said I have LinkedIn 1,400 connect. That's good. Now, one thing you need to connect with, because so that clients can see that, oh, you already, because it's someone that you come out of nowhere, you don't even have followers, and they just look. Just keep connected. That's why I told you guys this is an opportunity for you to connect. Connect with each other now and build your, at least you should have like 500. Is okay. Cold emailing. You guys know what is cold email. Now I'm giving you these tactics. If actually you are very serious about this virtual assisting, getting jobs, I've shown you guys the way, taught you the skills. Do cold emailing is number 3 way to get clients. Cold emailing. How is this done? You research business owners via Instagram, LinkedIn, company website, and send them an email. Okay? In fact, one way to stand out is when you research for these business owners, look out for problems they have. Look out for things they have. Let's say their page, they don't post often. You can be like you notice this and it's not helping them grow, it's not helping their fan base, that this is what you can offer them, and this on all of that. Spot out problems and offer solutions to them as a virtual assistant. So send them an email, cold emailing. Research business owners via Instagram, LinkedIn, and company websites. Send them cold email, even if you don't tell it to a problem they have, but make sure you're sending an email that can trigger somebody. Send cold email. Send cold email. Someone is asking, how does Connect work on Upwork? You are not buying it. Connection means it's actually connection. Connect is for Upwork, where you need Connect in order to submit for a job, to submit for a job interview. You need Connect. But on Upwork, it's called Connection. Yeah, like Connection, I think so. So those are like friends on Facebook. That's Connect on Upwork. Connection on Upwork. They're like friends on Facebook. But please, some of us have other engagement, hence we can't join the forthcoming ups class. Give us some consideration and avail us when the next class will come. Will be next. It's April. I've said this before. It's April, and two, the upskill class is weekends. It's not so. It's not something that we do weekdays like this one. No, upskill class is weekend. Okay, I especially map out that time for people that are working weekend. Same time, evening 7 to 9 p.m. and we are done. Only weekend. So you have time to yourself, you have everything, and it doesn't interfere with your weekly activities. Okay. So mention something specific about their business. Offer one clear solution. End with a call to action. What is a call to action? A call to action could be, can we jump on a 10-minute call so like I demonstrate how my skills and my expertise can help your business grow? That is a call to action. You don't just end a message with thank you so much. That's it. You need to like say something that will make them want to call you or want them to reach out to you. That is a call to action. So you can send it, or later on I'm going to add I'll create one email. I didn't create an example. Maybe I would have done that, but I'll create an example of this code emailing and send to you guys. Maybe I'll make a video on that later on. So, and do that. Then Facebook group strategies. Now go on Facebook. This is the free class. So this is the free group for you. So you are not even paying to join that group. Go to Facebook groups, search for business owners. If your target is American market, go to Facebook and search for business owners in America. Join their groups. Okay, join these groups in UK. Join this group. I'm giving you, this is what people pay for to get this information. I'm giving it to you now at no cost. Join these groups. Join business and entrepreneurs group. Answer questions consistently. Some may post, hey, I don't know how to do this. I need someone to help me do this. You come in as if you are offering solution and offer value before pitching. Okay, you can be like, once in a while you post on how you were able to get this solved and this, that. So that you don't make it look as if you are looking for a job, you are job hunting. Okay. After helping multiple times, send a professional message. Okay. You don't just rush. You can be posting on the group so you can be familiar. Post some things. You say, oh, I had this issue with this particular platform and I was able to figure it out. And I was able to create this with this. Oh, this platform is wonderful. You'd be like, go high level. I was able to do this and do that. And this platform is very wonderful. You're just like sharing as if you're sharing your thoughts. And you could see people on your comment section. Oh, I have such issue. How did you do it? Can you help me? Yes, that's how you start getting a job. It's be like, yes, I can help you at this so price. You have already established trust. You've shown them a portfolio, you've shown them a trail of what you can do, so they can now trust you. Please join these groups. You can even see people coming to post, I am in need of a so person. You pitch, you sell, but also beware of fake people. There are fake people everywhere. That's why you need to shine your eyes. In Nigeria, we say shine your eyes. If you're not a Nigerian, shine your eyes means you need to, be smart. You don't just fall for every Dick and Harry you see, all in the name of making applications. You need to be very careful. Okay. Now, another thing is freelancing platforms. Now, I consider these platforms very, very safe for beginners who don't know how to differentiate between fake clients and genuine clients. Now, Upwork is very safe. This is because the client has to pay Upwork, and Upwork quotes your money and releases your money. Do you understand? If you're on hourly pay, Upwork, the client is paying to Upwork. So Upwork is collecting your money. You are sure it's safe, and Upwork will pay you. They pay you and pay you your money. Okay, so apply to just posted within hour and personalized proposals. So those in the upskill class, I'm going to teach them. Although you guys, I can also show you some proposals later on. I'll still talk about Upwork like more and more, post videos on it, because in as much as you guys are here, at least I'll still show you some things about Upwork. It's going to be a different class because Upwork is broad, like something I can finish in a day. So I'm going to still, show, but most people, those people in the upskill class are going to get all the packages that I have to teach on Upwork. So then now I'll show them how to create proposals. In fact, I'm even going to share my own job winning proposals with them. I'll share everything from beginning to end, all the proposals that have gotten me jobs, cover letters, I'll share it with them, and how to apply, how to, applied to so many jobs at once. When we started freelancing, guys, you could spend 1 hour, 30 minutes writing proposals to one job. But now there are tools everywhere that have made things cheaper. There's AI and all of that that's made things faster for you guys now. So another platform is Upwork, very good platform. My journey started on Upwork. In fact, I'm grateful to Upwork. It gave me the opportunity and I used it wisely. So Upwork is another good platform. Now, most people will be like, Upwork, when we started with Upwork, guys, Upwork was so sweet when we started. Once you register on Upwork, they will give you free. If you pass, there are some questions. I even have a book where I wrote down all their questions about Upwork. If you pass those questions, they will give you, I think, 300 connect or 350 connect. Once you create an account with them, they'll give you free connect. Then Upwork was giving connect, looking, I got free connect so many times. They give you free connect. With that free connect, you start making applications. Once you create an account, 100, it was 100 before. I think they reduced it to 50. You know what is 100 connect? Very big. They reduced it to 50. I never bought Upwork when I connect when I started with Upwork. It was that free connect they gave. So people exhaust their free connect and not get a client. But I use my free connect. What do you mean by one episode? What do you mean by does anybody want to pay? Let's attend the class. I don't understand. There's no pay in the upskill class. It's one per head. So Upwork, then we use the free connect to get jobs on. I used mine to get jobs. So people exhausted theirs, they didn't get job. That doesn't mean they don't know what they're doing. So but me, I use the free connect to get job. I never even had the need to buy connect because that free connect, I didn't try to put my card to start buying connect because that free connect I got, when I got the job, I did not withdraw all the money. I left some to be buying connect on Upwork. And two, they used to give 10,000, sorry, 10 connect free every month. So I don't know now. I think they stopped that. Upwork is now more money things, but the money is not much. How much is connect on Upwork? It is very so that's why before you waste your connect, take courses on Upwork so you don't waste your connect. Let's see how much per connect is. How much is connect on Upwork? We are still going to learn niches of virtual assistant. How much is Upwork? It's not that costly, it's not that much. If you can invest 10,000, 5,000 on Upwork and use it wisely, I'm telling you, see, Upwork is worth it. Upwork is worth it. Just know your onions and it will favor you. Upwork Connect costs 0.15 cents. Okay? 15 cents. So that 15 cents is Freelancer receive 10 free connect mostly on basic plan. Okay, so you receive free 10 every month. And also there's 100 free connect on the freelancer. Yes, I was once on this freelancer. They will give you, but it's money you used to enroll in it. Okay, but now Upwork, now if you enter, you want to buy connect, it's 15 cents. That's why I told you guys to create that virtual card so that you can use that virtual card to buy connect on Upwork. That was why I told you guys to create account in that platform. You are not only using it to pull money from your clients, you're using it to buy things online. Connect is one of the things you buy. So let's see how much 0.15 cents is in Naira. I'm using Nigerian Naira because I'm a Nigerian. Okay. So that's about 117 um, Naira. 117 naira. So Upwork Connect costs each. So for each of the connect, 117 naira. So 1,000 something or 1,500 can get you 10 connect. Okay, but you need at least 30 connect because some jobs. Okay, now guys, another thing that Upwork did is that when we started, you can use 2 connect, you can use 4 connect to apply for a job. But jobs uses different connects. You understand? Some job may require 10 connects to apply. Some jobs may require 15. Some jobs may require 8. I think now the list is 8 or 6. I don't know if there's 6 now, but then we started 2 connect for, oh god, Upwork was very sweet then. 2 connect. That's why when you hear about something, take advantage of it. Some of my colleagues then and I like I wish they continued. You understand? So now that you are hearing about this for the first time, please take advantage. I have taught you a skill. I'm showing you where you can get jobs now. It is left for you. The ball is in your court. I have done my part. I've given the knowledge. What you do with it depends on you. What this knowledge will bring forth for you depends on you. Go after it. You can also search for other resources and read about, or follow other coaches and also learn. Learning is continuous, it doesn't stop. Okay, please do not take it for granted. Do not take it for granted. Like the volunteering jobs, guys, I owe you guys that video. I'm going to send it, how you can get internships. It's a promise and I'm going to fulfill it, in as much as things are jam packed for me this weekend. But because the upskill class, we are starting our onboarding. What was starting this week is onboarding. I'm onboarding everyone. You all know what onboarding is this weekend, but classes start properly on the 28th of February. But onboarding, even if you miss this tomorrow, it doesn't matter. But you can watch the video later. But it's still important because there are so many things you need to know ahead or have before the classes. But 28th is the main training date. So this weekend is like jam packed for me, but I'll still make that video. Highest Monday, I'll show you how to get internship, how to build experience. Because some people are like, they don't have experience yet. Clients look for 2 things. There are different clients and different things they look for. Some clients need experience. Once you have gone through a training, please bear in mind, once you have gone through a training, done the assignments given, done everything that was given during the training, you have experience. You that you have done those research, did lead generation, populated your sheets, added the formulas, did everything that I asked you to do. You have experience. Have experience as a virtual assistant. You have learned all the Google Workspace, all the workspace on how to use them. See, basically everything you do relies on that Google Workspace, like revolves on the Google Workspace. But now there are other advanced tools you need to know too, which will help you. But you have already started, you've got the kicking start. So now you have experience. But some clients are looking for client experience. Do you understand? What's the difference? Now your training you did, the experience you got from the training you did and did all the practicals is an experience. But some clients want people that have experience working with clients. So I am going to show you, you can position yourself as someone who is familiar with all the tools, the workspace tools, okay? But now I'm going to show you how to get real client experience. I'll show you where you can get internships, where you can get jobs. I'm going to show you that it's a different platform because I need to make a video and show you how to use it. That one I'm going to show you because I need you to get internships. I need you to get volunteer jobs. Some volunteer jobs, if they will pay you for it. It is very important. With that, you're building your experience. Please, that's why I say keep following. Follow on Facebook, follow on this YouTube, especially follow Facebook, follow YouTube. Be in the group, okay? At least the group people don't disturb. I like the group. There are so many people that are matured, no posting irrelevant things. Everyone just respects themselves. That is very good. If we continue like that, I'm going to be posting a lot of things. So you need at least 3,000 or 4,000 or 5,000 to get good connect that will at least enable you apply to like 5 jobs or 4 jobs. Okay. So I'll still post some videos about Upwork for you guys, but it's not going to be in depth as those in the upskill class because it's going to be cheating that I give you all resources free and there are people paying for it. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay. I'll give you things that I said I will give you. Okay. So that is it. We've seen how to get Upwork Connect and all of those in the upskill class. I'm going to build, we'll build them bio, Upwork bio, show them ways to get clients as fast as possible, even how to apply for jobs without Connect. Okay. There's still a way around that. I'll show them how to get that possible. So another thing here is where's our material? So we have talked about freelancing platform, Upwork, Fiverr. Fiverr is another good one. Fiverr is another good platform. Look at it, Fiverr. You can go and create. Please be careful with Fiverr. Fiverr can flag you at any time. Be careful with what you are doing with Fiverr. Create clear service packages and optimize keywords. You can also go to Fiverr, just type Fiverr and create an account with them. Try all these things I'm telling you. Freelancer plus freelancer, there's freelancer.com. Build strategy and focus on smaller projects first. Look at it. See, just if you are setting your profile on Upwork, you can start with $5 per hour. Don't go and put it high because once it's lesser, you are able. Some most clients will be able to get you because you're a beginner. Not although there are some niches that you don't use $5 like automation. The least people put is 10, 15. And automation, that's a more advanced tech VA role. So, but for you that you're a general virtual assistant, start with like 5. If it's possible, you can put 3 so that you can, the main thing is to get a client, one person to start working with. You are building your portfolio, you are getting that person, the person can even increase for you and all of that. Then there's people per hour, tailor your offers to specific clients' needs. There are so many. Avoid applying on every job, focus on quality application. There are so many. There's We Work Remotely, there's Top Tile, there is Flex Jobs. Flex Job, I think you need to pay as well. There's Flex Jobs. There are so many platforms, but there are some that stands out. Now, leverage your existing net. Another way to get clients is by leveraging your existing network. What do I mean by this? Post your services on WhatsApp status. Now, let me tell you guys, not everyone will start with international clients. That you've heard that there's money when you're working. You can also start with international clients, but you see those local clients, you can start with them. Can you guys hear me? So you leverage your existing network, post services on WhatsApp status. Okay, post the things you do on WhatsApp status. Post, you know, introduce yourself on WhatsApp status. You have acquired this skill and you offer these services. Post it. Share on Facebook timeline. Share. I told you guys the assignments I gave. It's actually cohort one. Cohort one was really they were I saw more very active people in cohort one. Like they posted on the Facebook, tag me, summarize what they've done. This is way to get job. And do you know that one of the ladies that got job, she got it because she posted on her Facebook. In fact, the person, her director was not even the one who saw the job. It was somebody that saw the job and then told the director what she can do. Okay. So they say a closed mouth is a closed destiny. Open your mouth, post, talk about things you can do, how you can handle clients' email, things you have done, best way to handle emails, create content around it. You must not show your face. It must not be video. It could be write-ups, posting screenshot of what you have done. It can help you. Share on Facebook timeline. Tell friends, family, and church members. See, it's you're being a virtual assistant. This skill you've acquired is not just only online you can render it. You can render it physically. You can assist people physically. Okay, even when you assist them physically, you may not need to go to the office. You can just they send you what to do. You do it at home and send to them. Okay, so your first client may come from your immediate network. It could be from people you know that you get your first client. Okay, so just in fact, let me tell you, when you help somebody, let's say help do some documentation, even in your church, it's part of experience. Okay, it's part of experience. Welcome back, Abiba. Thank you. It's part of your experience. Then another way you can get job is to offer a trial, offer a discounted first week, provide a small tax trial, use it to demonstrate your competence and reliability. Okay, that's why you can also volunteer to do things. Volunteer for 1 month, 2 months, and gain experience. Okay, ask for referrals after completing task successfully. Ask for referrals. Like me, what I do in most of these platforms, like Upwork and other platforms that I already have clients I've worked with in the past. At the beginning of year or middle year, or at time to time, I do send them messages or I update them with new skills that I have. I do tell just send a message to show that people who worked in the past to show that you are still here, to show that you still offer these messages. Okay. Then you can ask for referrals in case they have any other job they need help with. You are available, or anyone that needs a job, they can refer you to that person. Just start today. Hmm? Important mindset. So this is what you need to know. Very important. You need to have this mindset. Clients pay for problem solving, not your financial need. Don't go and say, please give me this job. I need money to do this one. Don't go and say that. Tell them problems you can solve. This skill that you have, what problems can you solve with it? In fact, I want to give you guys another second assignment. Someone should take this down. Your first assignment is follow each other on LinkedIn. The second one is I want you to post problems virtual assistant can help people solve. Create a post on this, post on your Facebook, tag me, post on any other social media you are using, tag us, post it. With this, you are training yourself, you are building yourself, you're understanding problems you can solve for clients. And with this knowledge, you can easily attend an interview, pitch yourself, tell the clients the problem you can solve for them by looking at the job description. With the job description, you know the problem they have and how you can solve it. So these are two assignments I've given to you tonight. Someone should write it down and post in the group, please. Now, number two is consistency beats motivation. When you are consistent, you don't just see. In the beginning of this class, I told you people, three groups of people. People that are just motivated by the hearing of working as a virtual assistant to earning dollars. You are motivated, but along the line, during the data entry and research project, you drop because it's now becoming tedious. So you need to be consistent. Don't just stop. See, let me tell you guys one story. I had a friend then when we started years back. This is my friend. She applied for jobs. So in fact, she got frustrated. For 9 straight months, she did not get anything. After 4 months or 6 months, see, when I'm talking about making applications, she was consistent. See, let me tell you guys, on Upwork sometimes, when we started, some people had to make up to submit up to 100 cover letters or proposals before they get a job. Some people 50, some people are lucky 10, some people 3. Me, I'm among those that submitted just 2 or 5 or 3 before I got the first one. Okay. Some people, she has both on Upwork, off Upwork, she did a total of, I think, 200 submitted applications 200 times. Then she went crazy. She was like, because she was so determined, because she see people's testimony. I needed to see me. If you don't know anybody, see me here. I'm a testimony. She was seeing people's testimony. How people started making earning from home. She was so eager. That is the mindset. In fact, that was my own mindset too. The first thing that when I heard about this, the way people are hearing about it, you haven't hearing it very well with full information. But when I saw people posting, I'm a stranger to you. I heard it from a stranger and I took action. You're hearing from a stranger today, it's still your option. And I'm telling it to your face once more. It is possible to work from home. It is possible to earn in 6 figures from home. It is possible to be employed in the US and the UK from home. Let me tell you guys, there are levels to this remote job in case you don't know. There are people that from their home, they're working from their home, they're paying them up to 3 million, 4 million a month. There are levels to it in case you don't know. And those that pay that very high are like specialized skills mostly, but they're virtual assistant. There's a lady I know, she works as a virtual assistant. This lady backs nothing less than 2.5 every month. Or is it the other guy that heard about it? I think that one is real estate VA. You heard about it. You started with virtual assistants. You know, we all start with what you're starting now, then we specialize. And it all depends on you. Then me too, I still do general virtual assistant duties depending on you. Still, this is something you do forever. But the only thing there is as time goes on, you can now take higher courses and all of that. This guy took it upon himself. Working, where he was working, but I think they were paying him like 100K or 80K. He resigned. Or should not, do not resign immediately. Please don't go and resign from your job so that frustration will not kill you. First of all, I don't know if this word, so that frustration will not buy you. First of all, the first thing you have to do is um 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 first of all, start. Even while you do your job, start with it. Okay, start with it while you do your job. Okay, start at it, get a heads up, make applications. You can dedicate weekends, you can dedicate nights to pursue. And two, the best time to make applications, if you're looking for clients based on your client, check your client location, check their time. If you're targeting US midnight or early or late night, that's when you make applications. So this guy shifts it. Now this guy is making 7 figures from home. I mean 6 figures. What's it called? 7 figures, sorry, from home. I'm telling you guys, just pressing his laptop. It's called just pressing his laptop, but there are so many mental work going inside. But let's just call it that way. It is possible. I'm telling you now. It is a very straight formula or step. First of all, acquire a skill, master that skill. Master it does not mean you have to start be practicing for years. If you dedicate 2 weeks in mastering all these VA tools, you'll be good at it. Like dedicate 2 consistent 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the basic tools or the major tools you need to know, you'll be very good at them before you now doing advanced tools. But later on, when you have gotten these skills, practice, chase clients, make applications. Hey, I'm in a class. What is it? You will go and scatter it now. Come and ask me to fix it again. I'm in a class. Don't call me again. Go and watch that too. So this is just the roadmap. Get a skill. Okay, monetize the skill. That's how you make money from home, working from home. It is possible. I am telling you, it is 150 above 100% possible. Very, very, very possible. So another thing now, consistency beats forget the motivation. Just tell yourself, what's the example of a consistent thing I've seen? Okay, like when you have a baby, it's very difficult initially. You will not be yourself again. The sleep that you like sleeping before, you will not. But you just, be consistent, take, throw that baby away, taking every step with patience and everything. That is how you do it. And finally, that child will grow to be independent and you'll be free. So you take it every step at a time. Don't rush it. You don't gonna be giving the child plenty food to grow very big. No, it's patience. It's daily. Okay, so that's the same thing here. Feeding this thing means that you are practicing, you are making applications, you are feeding it, you are checking your emails. One day it will click. Let me tell you, before you give up, at least count every application you make, 300 applications before you give up. And one good thing about it is that it's not a physical job that you can be wasting transport money. I know people that spent money going to submit applications, buying new clothes, buying new shoes, and at the end of the day, they will not still get the job. So in this one, you are not doing it. Just sit down, and you can even use one generic uh, uh, resume or cover letter. You just edit it to suit that one and be making application. Just dedicate your time. If it is 2 hours a day, make 10 applications. But before you start making application, make sure that your resume or your application or your portfolio is optimized. What do I mean by optimization? It is very good that when someone looks at you yourself, look at it. If you are the employer, will you employ yourself? Then answer that question. Okay, make research, know how other people are excelling in this, hear other people's story, and take courage from that. That's how I started. Okay, now another thing is rejection is normal. Rejection is very normal. Let me tell you, rejection, just get ready, wear the garment of wear that what's it called, shield. Okay, know that if you are opening, if you've submitted for a job and you're opening you got a response and you're opening the email, know that it could be rejected or it could be accepted. So just bear that at the back of your mind and let it not make you feel down. That's why I say, see, let me tell you, sometimes you are not depressed, you just need money. I hope you know. So instead of you to just quit your job, and then if you are the type that you cannot control your emotion, if you know you have saved up money that can take you for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and you know that your job is not really paying you, and you want to quit it and focus on this, fine, perfect. You can do it. You can get something. But if you know you are not financially stable, if you know that everything is dependent on that your salary, what you do is there's what we call side hustle. Let me tell you guys, you see this thing, you can start it as a side hustle. Let it be your side hustle. Maybe in the evening when you come back, you make application, but the day it will click, you see that your job will become the side hustle. I'm telling you guys, that your job will become the side hustle. You even resign, like the next month you are giving your, if you get a good job, you are giving them resignation letter. Because one, it is less stress, no office drama, you are not paying for transport, you are not, trying to change new clothes to, go to work, so that they will not say there's one clothes that you have, no colleague drama, no, nothing. There's peace of mind in what you are doing. Okay, so money could be the problem, and not, you are not even depressed, you are okay, just that you need money. And let me tell you, for you to make that money, you need to rise above that depression. Get up, tell it, speak to yourself. Let me tell you, we all have, like, our spirit all has a listening ear. You need to be provoked. In fact, for you to make it in this field, you need to be provoked. You need to be angry at that poverty. You need to be angry. See, let me tell you, you need to be angry enough to take action and not just hearing. The Bible says that there are people that hear but they don't do. They are not just here hearing. Some people enjoy my classes. Don't just enjoy it. Take action. Be angry at that poverty. See, most of us can't even afford to pay our rent. We are here. Most of us can't even afford to pay the children's school fees without thinking, hey, how do I? Oh, they didn't pay the salary. Do you know some of us, before salary comes, we've even bought credit, spent more than the salary before it comes. Or when the salary comes, that day it is gone. If that life is tired, if you are tired of that life, start with this. As you are doing that job, take this one serious as well. If you come back in the evening, dedicate 1 month. I'm telling you guys, dedicate 1 month. Look for other resources. If you can't pay for my upskill classes, fine. Look for other resources, free resources you can get to help yourself, equip yourself more. Make applications. You can even start making applications with this. You can focus on data entry. You can focus on general virtue. You can do everything a virtual assistant can do. Just learn the skills, learn the other tools that you need, tools that you may be seeing. Simple and short. You need to be angry at your situation. You need to be angry at your financial situation. You need to, in fact, you need to be angry enough for you to take action. If you are not angry, speak to yourself. I don't like this. I don't like where I am. Arom chọrọ ka m kpata ego. Yes. Foodie home said Arom chọrọ ka m kpata ego. Yes. If Aroge chọrọ ka ịkpata ego, meaning my body wants me to make money. You know that popular song, Chinedu my song. I know Arom chọrọ this, that. If your body wants you to make that money, you need to be angry at your situation. First, you need to, you see, there's an anger you will have at something. Sometimes like this, when you come home, I don't know how to put it, and you see something going back with anger, you correct that thing. You know that kind of a thing. Or somebody insulting you because you bought on credit. With anger, you go and find money and pay that person. So let that anger that will make you take action come upon you this night. After this class, let that anger come upon you. Be angry at your situation. Be angry at your level. In fact, look at your bank account and be angry with it. See, let me tell you, with the tools we have in this era, with all the things available that we have in this era, you should be at least making at least 600K a month. If you know what you are doing, at least 600K should be entering your account every month, at least. There are people, oh God, there was this person I learned, there was this people I learned automation with. Each person on Upwork has made up to $300K. I was mad. I said, what? Somebody making, do you know what is 300K? A Nigerian, and a small boy at that. Small boy at that. This boy, I'm sure I gave that person up to 10 years. But when you're trying to learn, don't look at it, don't look at those, look at the results. I've shown you guys my Upwork accounts. I don't know if I've shown this cohort, but I know I showed you guys. There are people, yes, I showed this cohort at the beginning. Yes, I did. You guys saw my, I'm a top rated Upwork. This one is top rated plus. This one is plus. So these are the people me too I'm looking up to. So you can start with, you can use me first, then look up to those people later. You need to be angry. I was angry at my own as well. Because for some time I've not been really chanced to, make a lot of things on my hand. I'm angry at my own too. So that's why you saw you guys. Okay, that's why you saw me. I started the job. Okay, I think it was cohort one. I got another job on Upwork during cohort one. Okay, so I started again, re-strategizing, because there's a way you get. See, let me tell you, we all relax at a point. Even me, there was I got, because there's some jobs I got and I relaxed, which is not supposed to be. So I picked up again. I got angry when I saw somebody that's made 300K on Upwork. I got angry. I said, no, 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 no. I am moving to this level. So you too, I am telling you now, get angry and know that rejection is normal. Now, I made a post on my this now. Someone said there's a reason why I made that post. So if you've not engaged, go and engage. There's a reason. So she said that her problem is confidence on Facebook. Now, confidence grows with action. You are not having confidence because you are not acting. See, it's a confidence grows with action. You need to let me tell you, the more you try things, the more you have the confidence. Try. Confidence comes with repetition. It doesn't just fly from heaven and come. Anything you are starting, there is no confidence. You understand? The confidence level is always low. So you need to be trying, you need to be repetitive before confidence comes. Okay? So I don't want to hear I don't have confidence. No. Start making applications. Once you get your first interview, even if you are not hired, it will take your confidence level from 0 to 100. Do you understand? And then now when you now get the job, hey, your confidence will now be over 1,000, 1,000 over one. In fact, 1 million over 100. That is what your confidence. So confidence starts with action, repetition. You need to repeat things you've learned. You need to put it in action so that it can bring about confidence. So don't worry about confidence now. Start making applications, do your assignments and all of that, and confidence will come. I hope I'm making sense. Please leave a comment if I'm making sense. Let me know if I'm communicating. Now I'm going to look at niches and skills in virtual assistant. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? No, how na that one change. So let's look at niches and so let's look at high income virtual assistant niches, okay? And go high and Ife. So let's look at high virtual assistant niches, okay? So when we talk about niches, it simply means okay, when we talk about niches, for example, let's use medical doctors as an example. They all go to medical school, abi? Everybody goes to medical school, university, you want to year six, everybody's there. Now, all of them has acquired medical skills, right? Now, they all can attend to sick people. They all have the basic or the foundational knowledge of a medical doctor. But now, if you want to continue with only that one, you are going to be relegated to only, I think they call them general practitioners, a GP or so. You're going to be limited to that. And your salary is going just to be, may just be the basic or the basic level salary of doctors. But now, if you want to make more money, if you want to be an authority, if you want to be an authority, you need to specialize, specialty. It's the same thing as niche, creating a space for yourself, like differentiating yourself from the general crowd. That is niching, creating like moving into another this thing that differentiates you from general. All of you have the general knowledge, right? Now, when you niche down, you have more advantage because you have the general knowledge and you have the specialized knowledge. Do you understand? So that is niching down. Use doctors as an example. We have general practitioners. Then after their medical schools, some will go on to be just general practitioners. Some will go on to be pediatricians, meaning that they are attending to only children. Some will go on to be gynecologists. I think those that handle women. Some will go on to be neurologists. Those that does with, I think, brain or something. Those ones they are higher. Then some will be cardiologists. I think those that does with heart. Um, I'm not a doctor. I'm not in medical field, but I know of this field. Okay, so imagine orthopedic doctors. Do you know that to book to see an orthopedic doctor, you pay differently. The money is higher. Each visit could take, depending on the doctor, some 20,000, the hospital, some 20, some 50, just to see just to see. But if it's a general doctor, you could just pay the. Do you know that if you're on HMO, if you are seeing a general doctor, very cheap, you're not paying anything. But if you are seeing an orthopedic, a specialist, in fact, you're paying from your pocket. Most HMOs will not pay for you, except you're on a higher plan. Okay, and it's very costly. Some under 1 hour to see them, you are paying 15,000, 20,000, 10,000. The least is 10 to see a specialist. Okay, so because they have gone extra mile learning, they have added more addition to their field, they can now charge higher. So what do I mean by niches? Even if you've not there are so many virtual assistant niches. We all have attended free or general. There are people that their job is general virtual assistant. They do the general virtual assistant duties. When there's something that has to do with social media manager, they can do manage. They can do, but not very deep. Do you understand? That's general virtual assistant. You do, but you're not very deep into it. So now if you want to stand out from general virtual assistant, you can now niche down. Let's say all of you that have learned these things you've learned now, you now know what it takes to support a client. You can now decide, oh, I love that's why I said Canva. We would have touched Canva if I have the time. I'll just create a video and send to you guys. There are some videos. Let me document those videos I said I'll send before I forget. I've talked about Canva. What else? You are not even remembering. After this now, Canva video. The video. Hold on, let me type them down. We are going to close a little bit late today. Bear with me. This is even Google Docs. There's something I'm not showing you guys. Google Docs. I'll create a video on that. It's a promise, and I'm going to fulfill it. Okay, so let's look. Canva. Canva. Proposal. Was it proposal? I said I'll show you guys. Upwork proposal. I can't remember. Um, Google Docs. These are things I'm owing you guys. What else? You guys are not even remembering. That's fine. If you remember, type in the comment section whatever you remember. Type in the comment section. Okay. Okay. So now we all have learned this general virtual assistant. Some of you now will be like, oh, I like the idea of being a social media VA. Okay, let me just focus on helping clients with their social media. You are niching down. You've created a niche for yourself. So you need to learn more about social media. CV creation. I already have CV creation. I've already posted about CV. Someone said CV. Go to this video part on this channel. You are going to see CV. I did both resume and CV. Resume is the last one, I think so. Go for the resume. Resume is the last one I created. Is there. I've already done CV Oluchi. I've already done this one. So even how to interview questions, I've already created a video on interview questions. So you now decide to niche down. Let me concentrate on clients that need help with social media, that need virtual assistants. Virtual assistant, you're just assisting people online that need help. Let me now niche down. So for you to niche down, you need to learn more, deeper, how to run ads, how to run Google ads, how to run Facebook ads. These are some of the things that social media VAs do, although digital marketers do that too. So these are some of the things you should be doing, responding to people's questions, comments, managing a community, a social media platform community, creating flyer, creating content creation. These are things some of social media VA does. So you now go down to learn more about this, but now you already have the general virtual assistant knowledge. You know how to share. Now that general virtual assistant knowledge you have already will help you when you're not working as a social media VA to know how to share content ideas with your client. You put them on a sheet and put them as editor. They can see what you have and approve of your content. You plan it with sheets. You plan your content creation with sheets. See the very good thing about this our class. It helps you, like it starts you up in any area you want to be. Even software developers still need this knowledge because they need it in order to communicate with clients. They need it in order to share things with clients. Do you understand? So some may want to be, now these are some other virtual assistant niches. Social media manager, you should schedule contact, manage communities, analyze metrics, support ads campaigns. Email marketing specialist, you can decide to be this. Okay, create newsletter, sales sequence and automation system, AI automation consultant. You can build chatbot workflows using tools like Zapier, Make, NetN. The last job I got, it's to create an Instagram so that I created a workflow whereby Instagram posts will automatically be posting. Okay, to post, I used a non-code tool, this NetN, to create a workflow that enables auto posting on Instagram. So this is AI consulting. You can also go into AI consultation. I'm an AI automation specialist. So you can also specialize on this. One good thing about freelancing is that you can specialize in 3 different places. Okay. Now another thing is e-commerce VA. Now this e-commerce virtual assistant, they help manage Shopify stores, order listings, and customer support. Not only Shopify, it could be eBay, just like Jumia. When we talk about e-commerce, it means on those online stores, just like Jumia, which is popular, Konga. So that Jumia you are seeing and Konga, there are people that post those products you are seeing. There are people that update the prices. There are people that let you know when it is sold out and when it is not sold out. There are people that respond to your inquiries, respond and package your goods and facilitate your delivery. These VAs do all of that. This niche is also a very good niche. There are so many people looking for e-commerce VAs to help them. So if you want to niche down on this, all you need to do is take more courses and niche down on this. Now, executive assistant. Now, you don't want to just be a general assistant, you just want to be supporting CEOs with their calendars, inbox operation, and project coordination. What you have learned in this class can help you in this field. But for project coordination, you can go and learn how to use different project management tools like Asana, Trello, and all of that. Okay. Now, tech support VA. You can help with dashboard, monitoring tools, and documentation. Then another one is CRM. Okay, you can be a CRM and automation specialist. Now go high level CRM and automation specialist. This one is very good one. So what they usually do, this I'll be teaching people to become this. Go high level and see how you do automation too. I teach them AI automation with go high level. This is a very nice and very a hot cake. Is a field that is a hot cake. So you learn how to create CRM setup and customization. Now CRM is simply customer relationship management tools. One good thing about this is that it cuts across all industry. So you are getting clients from e-commerce industry, you are getting clients from those that even have social media pages, you are getting clients from real estate, you are getting clients from all industries. That's why this particular skill is very, very good, because you'll be configuring dashboards for them, contact pipelines, and fields. So the system matches the client's business. So you are setting up this, you're setting up and customizing dashboards for different businesses. You are also doing a sales pipeline creation. You are designing these stages that shows where leads are in the buying journey. This is more like a tech VA. You are doing workflow and automation building. You are creating automatic follow-ups, task assignment, and deal movement. You're also doing lead nurturing and campaigns. You remember where they say email something? You're also doing email and SMS and WhatsApp sequence that convert prospects into buyers. Funnel and land pages. This is like website. You also learn how to create pages and website that turn traffic into book calls or sales. Appointment booking systems. You are going to learn a ticketing system, calendars and reminders that reduce no-show. Website setup. You're going to learn simple sites connected to forms. These are some of the things you do as a go high level and automation specialist. Chat widgets and automation, AI chatbots and auto reply. You learn how to build chatbots that replies. Okay, you guys know what chatbot is. Some platforms you enter, you see chat with us. When you create it, it is just bots answering you. Okay, but they have fed that bot with the business information, so it answers 24/7. Communication integration, you learn how to connect SMS, email, and WhatsApp for instant responses. Lead qualification, scoring and routing serious prospective sales. You know, these are some of the things you do as this person. So many things. Client onboarding, there are people that hire you just to onboard. Ad and website integrations, ensuring no lead is lost. White label agency setup, you help agencies resell GHL as their own software. So these are, okay, I've talked about these other profitable niches. So these are what we mean by virtual assistant niches. You can now niche down so that tomorrow you not say that you've not heard about virtual assistant niches. So I don't know if we have any question. I want to say congratulations to you guys. Thank you so much. If you can turn on your camera, let's just take a video, a picture with cohort 2. As I come to the end, not really the end, but at least the scheduled 3 times meeting every week. As I come to the end, but more videos will be dropping. So do well to continue following and being on with me. Okay, as more things will be dropped for you people. So do we have any question? Are there real estate VAs? Yes. One of my skills or niches too is real estate. Like, yes, real estate, yes. Airbnb, I think I spend about Airbnb. I spend about spare room. I'm a real estate VA, me now. So that's one of the jobs I got earlier that I've been doing. I didn't just stop at this. I went ahead, learned it, and one of the jobs I did at my real estate as well. Like I told you, I have specialties. Okay, I have niches that I've specialized in. So I apply for jobs in all these niches and I get them, and I know how to do all of them. So I'm a real estate VA as well. In case you're looking for real estate VA, I am one. How do we turn on camera? Where? On what platform? Simply Lade, what platform are you asking how we turn on camera? What platform? Simply Lade, what platform? What platform are you asking if you can turn on camera? Ma, what about the certificate? Yes, the certificate if you want. Now, certificate that I'm giving, if you are in the upskill class, it comes with certificate. Okay? If you are in the upskill class, it comes with certificate. Then so you don't need to pay for the upskill class and pay for certificate. It's already part of it. Then if you are not and you want a certificate for virtual assistant training, it's 5,000. You said we should turn on camera. Okay, okay. No, like I just want you guys to join. Let me share this link again so that we can take. Oh, now I understand your question. Pardon me. So I've copied this. So let me post this. So you can just join. I just want to take a picture, our graduation picture, just like we did for cohort one. So that, and two, you send me your names so I can tag you on our post. Now, why this is good is that it will help. You never know who is watching. Okay, that's why, in case they click your name from our page and go to your Facebook, if they don't see anything related to that, although some may not mind, but it's good that when people see you from these things, they can easily. Is the promo skill on for the upskill class? Yes, it is. It is upskill class. Yes, it is. Okay. So guys, let's turn on our camera. Let me just take a picture of us. Okay. And thank you guys so much for being with me on this journey. Please, the only thing, most things you can do for me that will help me is just you following, subscribing to this channel, liking, and hitting on notification button, and also following us on Facebook, telling people about us. It is going to help. Okay, even if your camera is bad, just join. Even if it's 2 or 3%, let's just take a picture, and that will be it. Okay. It's going to be our graduation picture. Okay. Hi guys. Um this this is cohort 2 Sandford, and we have 912% in this set, and today they are graduating to go out there and get the job done. So I'm saying congratulations to everyone here that has gone with us through this journey from the beginning to the end. I want to say a big congratulations to you. You have acquired a skill that will empower you, a skill that when you put in place, it can change your life, change the lives of people around you. And I have equipped you all with skills that will help you, skills that will make you stand out. So I'm saying to you, go forth, put what you have learned into practice, and get the job. submit applications, get clients, most importantly, solve clients' problems and their needs. So it is a hip, hip, hip hooray from me to you today, saying congratulations, everyone. As you go forth, shine. As you go forth, move with confidence, move with clarity, move with purpose, and make us proud. Congratulations, cohort one. Can I hear you say at the mention of three hip hip hip? Can I hear you guys say hooray? Hip hip hip
Hooray!
hip 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 hip. Hooray! Congratulations, everyone. Hip 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 hip. What's that hooray? What's that? Oh, okay, guys. Congratulations. 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 So, do you have any final things, any question that you would like to ask? Okay. In the absence of that, it's fine. So, what you do in the group, send me your Facebook name. Please don't leave spaces in between. Okay? If you are sending your Facebook name, don't leave spaces in between. Make it so that I can just copy and tag you to our post. So good night, everyone. Those in the upskill class, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Then those for interview, remember that we're having an interview program where you'll be interviewed live. So if you're interested, send me a message. I'm starting with the first person who sent me a message. I'll send her a message and we are starting next week. The interview sections will be starting either next week, Monday or Wednesday. Between Monday and Wednesday, we are going to start the interview section. So if you're interested, send me a message, and this will help you build your confidence. It will help you test real life interview. Please, if you are coming for that interview, dress your best. Not that you dress too much, just up. You can tie wrapper down, but up, dress your best, look professional because you are showcasing yourself to the world. See, you see one thing with YouTube, this is international, it's global. As we are talking here, people from other continents are watching you. So you never can tell who is here with us. So see you tomorrow, guys. Bye bye, everyone. And I'm going to, yes, the internship programs, I'll make a video. So that's why I said make sure you are subscribed to this channel, be on the WhatsApp group, and also be on the Facebook. And if there's any other thing you'd like me to teach you, please, I'm going to make a post tomorrow. I need you to contribute to that. And from there, I will know things that I'll teach you guys, okay, for the free classes. So just do well to call. Just one thing you do for me, just try to, contribute, like comment, Facebook, YouTube, and everything. Watch the videos. And if in the WhatsApp group there's any other thing that I need to post, I'm also going to post it. So guys, bye bye. Have a great night. See you guys next week. Those in the Oscar class. See you
You too,
tomorrow.
ma'am.
Those for the
Thank
interview.
you.
See you next week. Bye guys. Bye. And our next free class is starting. That's
Bye,
third
ma'am.
batch.
Me,
It's
ma.
starting.
Ah.
Good evening. The free cohort training, the next batch is in March. So if there's anyone that is interested, let them know. But it's going to be more uh, thorough. We're not taking everybody, only those that are serious in the next batch. So, guys, bye everyone. Good night.
Good night.
Madam, are you still working as a VA? Of course, I still work as a VA. I work as a VA. I work as an AI automation specialist. I build CRMs. I set up CRMs. See, all these things are interconnected. VA, I started as a VA and I'm still going to be a VA, but a VA with specialty. So I hope that answers your question. Blessed. Good night, everyone.